Hello, my dear students. I welcome once again to our English virtual class. Today, we would be discussing the topic adverbs from your grammar worksheet 2, page number 72. So, what is an adverb? An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb in a sentence. So the work of an adverb is to modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Now, when I say a verb, an adjective, you all like we have already done these adjectives. We have already done this verb in our lower classes. So now, coming to the word modify. So the work of an adverb is to modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. So what is the meaning of modify? So here, modify means it adds more meaning to a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Okay, so an adverb adds more meaning to a verb, adjective, or another adverb. In this lesson, we would be looking or discussing, okay? In this lesson, we would be discussing how an adverb modifies a verb, okay? So let us begin. Now, let us look at this modification, okay? Let us look at this modification with some examples to make things clear. Now, how does an adverb modifies a verb? Now here, verb means action, right? So how does an adverb modifies a verb or an action performed by the subject? How does it modifies? Now, there are 4 ways in which adverb modifies an action, okay? There are 4 ways. In 4 ways, adverb can modify an action. Now, let us see one by one what are those 4 ways. In the diagram, in the picture, you can see the 4 question: how, where, when, how often. Now let's see them one by one. The first one that an adverb modifies, it modifies how the action is performed, okay? It tells us how the action is performed. So it is called adverb of manner. Now looking at the example, first example, the alarm rang loudly. Here, the underlined word loudly is your adverb, because with the help of this word, we comes to know the manner in which the alarm bell rang. Yes or no? So we comes to know the action, the subject, the alarm. We comes to know about the action ring, right? So how did the alarm ring? It rang loudly. So it is telling us the manner. Next one, Harry ran quickly. Here also, Harry ran, the action done by Harry. Now here, with the help of the word quickly, we comes to know how Harry ran. We comes to know the action performed by Harry. So Harry ran quickly. So the word quickly is your adverb. The next one. So an adverb describes where the action took place, okay? Where the action took place or where the action happened. So it is called the adverb of place. We call it as adverb of place, and it tells us where. Let's look at the example. Put the cake there. Now here, in this example, the action is to put the cake, right? So when I say there, it is showing the place where. So where should I put the cake? Put the cake there. So here the word there is an adverb telling us or showing us the place where to put the cake. Okay. Next one, number 2. I looked everywhere for my book. Now here also, I looked for my book. If I say I looked for my book, we comes to know about the action. But if I say I looked everywhere for my book, that means it is telling us where did you look for your book? Everywhere. That means it is telling us a place where the action takes place. Okay, it is telling us the action it is telling us where the action is performed. Okay. The third one that an adverb describes is when the action happened, which means when the action happened means it is adverb of time. It's telling us the time. Example 1. Kriti went to gym today. Now here we comes to know Kriti went to the gym. The action went. Okay. So here, when did Kriti go to the gym? Today. Now the word today, it is telling us the time of Kriti going to the gym. Yes or no? So here it is telling us the time, which is your adverb of time. Next example, they go out to dinner weekly. So when I say they go out to dinner, we comes to know the action about that they go out for dinner. But the word weekly, with the help of the word weekly, we comes to know the time. So when do they go for dinner? They go weekly. So the two words today and weekly are your adverbs of time, telling us when the action is performed. Adverb of frequency. Now here, adverb of frequency means it tells us how often an action is performed. Okay, how often or the frequency of the action taking place. For example, sometimes he play cricket. Now here the word sometimes is telling us the frequency of the action that is taking place. So how many times does he play cricket? Sometimes. Okay, it is telling us the frequency. The next one here also, Ritesh never smokes. Now here also the action smokes. It is telling us about the subject Ritesh smoking. So when does he smoke? How often does he smoke? What is the frequency of his smoking? That means by the word never we comes to know that Ritesh never smokes. So it is telling us the frequency, that is how often. Okay. So students, I hope you are clear with this 4 types of adverb telling us modifying or describing how the action took place, where the action took place, when the action took place, and how often the action took place. So what you need to know, you just need to remember this for modification. That is how the adverb modifies a verb. There are 4 ways. That is adverb of manner, telling us how, adverb of place, telling us where, adverb of time, telling us when, and adverb of frequency, telling us how often. So students, this is all about adverbs. I hope this video lesson will help you in understanding the adverbs better. We also have one more video coming up. So watch this video and go for the next one.